Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nay. If you are new, welcome to our channel. Today is going to be another Manifestation Wednesday video, which is basically a law of attraction video that I post every single Wednesday. Today's Manifestation Wednesday video is going to be about visualization. I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to visualize 10 techniques that you can use to better improve whatever you're trying to manifest so that you can get it quickly into your life. So the first thing I'm going to explain is what is visualization. Visualization is something that's becoming a really big part of successful people's routines. I actually read an article that had like the top 10 CEOs and their routines, their morning routines. Oh, I'm sorry about the lighting. I am sitting in front of my window. So if the lighting goes in and out, I apologize in advance. These 10 successful CEOs all included visualizations in their routines. It's something that's becoming increasingly popular because there are so many benefits to visualization. It's a very creative process. It gets your creative juices flowing. It also kind of opens up your subconscious into attaining what you really want. It's super motivational. It's super inspiring. It helps like drive you and kind of like pushes you to do things that you really want to do. Plus, it's super fun. So the first tip that I have to visualizing is when you do visualize, think of yourself and think about it in your point of view. When you visualize, you want it to be your life that you're thinking about. You don't want to look at other people's lives and visualize them having it. You want to visualize yourself. So you are going to manifest whatever you're trying to get in life and visualize yourself getting those things. You are the star, like the main act. You are not the audience. So make sure that you are visualizing in your point of view. The second step that I have is to visualize step by step and kind of break it down. A big part of the law of attraction is believing that you actually can attain it. Definitely thought someone was coming into my door. But yeah, so just break it up step by step. A lot of people think, oh, that means that you can't manifest like these big dreams, but that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is break down your goals. So if you can't physically believe yourself or see yourself with this huge end goal, break it up and see how are you going to get to that and visualize yourself doing the steps to get to where you're going. So you can visualize yourself as the end product, but also try to visualize yourself in the process of getting that and kind of see yourself step by step through the journey of attaining that manifestation. The third step that I have is to put your future manifestations in your physical reality now. And you can do that through a multitude of things. An example would be a vision board. When you see that, it kind of sparks your mind into what you're trying to attain and what your goals are for the future. And you're putting that in your physical reality now, which is kind of like morphing the two together, if that makes sense. Another thing that you could do is like put your password as whatever you're trying to manifest. Like if you want a dog, use that as your password. Like what's your puppy's name going to be? And then every time you type that, it's going to remind you in your physical reality now what you're going to be attracting in the future. And I'm going to adjust my lighting again. I'm so sorry. Something that I actually do when I put it in my physical reality is I will put the background on my laptop for like what I'm trying to manifest. Another thing is like I was trying to manifest like a desk area in my apartment, and I actually got it because I moved around my furniture according to like when that desk is going to be coming. So like moving that around, it kind of put my manifestation in my physical reality and made way for that and guided it into my present reality, you know, much more quickly. So the fourth tip that I have, I've actually mentioned in a couple of my videos, and that is to tap into your feelings and your emotions. So when you visualize yourself, don't just see yourself having the manifestation, really dive deep and then like kind of figure out how you're going to be feeling and like what emotions come with when you're going to have that manifestation in your life. So when you visualize yourself, really tap down into what you're going to be feeling emotionally when you get that manifestation. The fifth tip that I have is to think in affirmations. So affirmations are basically just statements that you say out loud to yourself or in your head to manifest more quickly. They are in the present. They're very specific and they are believable. So when you think about these things, when you visualize, kind of use the affirmations for your thought process. So for example, if you're a binge eater and you're trying not to binge eat, and every time you look at food and you're binging and you kind of like feel guilty about it, visualize yourself, I am in control of my food. I no longer binge. I used to be that person. Like use the kind of language that you use in affirmations in the physical reality now. That will help you visualize yourself and kind of put your state of mind into when you manifest it, if that makes sense. So whatever you're trying to get, use the affirmations for when you have it, and it will become part of your everyday living. The sixth tip that I have is to visualize yourself when you're looking at other people's success stories. If you really can't picture yourself doing something that you're trying to manifest and it seems unbelievable and it seems kind of silly and you're just like not feeling it, see and research people's success stories getting what you're trying to manifest. And that helps you believe in the process more. But kind of when you were watching or listening to like these success stories for people that are getting what you're trying to get now, watch it, but like use it in your point of view. So when they say like I or me or whatever, you think about it as your success story and like kind of use those words like you did this, you attracted it, like see it in your point of view. The seventh tip that I have is to change up your environment. Change your environment to match when you're manifesting. A lot of people are like, oh, I'll do this when this happens, and oh, I'll get there at some point, and that's when I'll actually make the effort to like change up and, you know, live that way. But you're kind of holding yourself back and you're not letting it flow into your life freely. So change up your environment and align it with your manifestation. How is your environment going to change when you attract what you're trying to manifest? And change it now so that when you are changing it, you can feel the feelings and kind of let it flow more freely into your life. The eighth tip that I have is to use your five senses. So this is something that I also have mentioned in the past, and when you're like meditating or visualizing yourself having whatever you're trying to attain, like a goal or whatever, use your five senses and go through all the five senses, what every five sense is going to be when you have that manifestation in your life. Tap into those emotions through your five senses. The ninth tip is something that actually I do a lot and actually helps me a lot, and that is journaling. I use my notes section on my phone and I will write down when I manifested whatever I'm trying to manifest. So if you're trying to manifest a business goal or, you know, somebody in your life, literally write down a journal entry, put yourself in that position, you just manifested it, really tap down and write down what you're feeling and like how you manifested. Like you can just really feel the excitement of when you manifested this. Like, I cannot believe like I actually did this. I thought it wasn't gonna work. I thought the law of attraction was bull. I really cannot believe this happened. I can't wait to share the story with all my friends. Really picture yourself, pretend that you just manifested it and you're so in shock and you're like, wow, this actually worked. And just write down a journal entry and then set it aside, and most likely when you forget about it, you've kind of put it out into the universe, and it really does flow a lot quicker when you do this. And trust me, this is like one of the techniques that like works. And the 10th and final tip is guided meditation or focusing on your breath. So guided meditation is something you can actually look up on YouTube for free. You just type in meditation for whatever. If you're trying to become less stressed, meditation for stress relief, meditation for anger, if you're trying to like release your anger, but make sure that it's guided, because the person will walk you through meditation. And if you make it more specific, like actually search what you're feeling and what you're trying to attract, there's a lot of benefits that come from these guided meditations, and a lot of them are completely different. So you can benefit differently from each one. Another technique is like through breathing in general, and this is what meditation and like yoga is about, is like focusing on your breath, gaining control over your thoughts. Something that I do is breathing in what I want and then breathing out what I don't want. Literally just sit down, close your eyes, or run and do it, like whatever you want, and kind of use it through repetition. So breathe in what you want, like I'm breathing in confidence and I'm exhaling, what's the opposite of confidence? Self-doubt. If you want to become a more confident person, literally visualize like confidence as like a color of like air. Breathing in and then breathe out the self-doubt. Visualizing that like process and repeating it over and over and over again eventually helps you believe it, and it really does wonders. It's amazing what it does. Something that I actually learned recently, and I've actually been doing, especially when I'm like exercising, because exercising is really long and tedious, so I have time to sit there and repeat it over and over and over. So I really hope that you guys liked this Manifestation Wednesday video. I am so sorry about the lighting. Again, I'm sitting in front of my window. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you guys have any other topics you want me to discuss for Manifestation Wednesday videos or whatever else you want, and I will make sure to film them for you. We are kind of like reaching that 10,000 mark for our little like YouTube channel together, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for, you know, subscribing and supporting me. This is like your channel as much as it is mine, because you guys create and kind of guide me to like what you guys want, and I share some of my information. We all kind of like share information together, and it's just like this really beautiful thing, and I just want to say thank you guys so much. Like I really feel like you guys are like my friends. So like I feel super connected to each and every one of you. So thank you guys, honestly, from the bottom of my heart for, you know, subscribing and supporting this channel. Yeah, so I am just like in a really giddy mood, and I'm in a super grateful mood, and you guys are a huge, huge part of that. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys all in another video soon. Bye guys.